Hey guys, today you get to see my route that I do from Savers to Goodwill back to Savers. We're going to give you a little inside look, show you some video footage. It might get a little long due to the fact that I'm going to splice a bunch of this footage together. So just hang in there, skip through it, see what I found, and we'll talk about the items I found at the end of the video. So hey, stay tuned. Alright, first stop is Savers. Let's go see what we can find in Savers. Quick run through, take a look. Oh man.
No meat on the bone.
You can see the bookshelves are kind of bare. Really bare. Yeah. Really bare.
What's this, Mike?
I don't know. What is it? Is it heavy? It's like a weight. You see. Let's see. What is it? Wow. What is it? What the heck? Piece of art? What is that?
Something in the back.
Some kind of training board. On the hunt for glassy babies. Got some kind of, I think that's rock climbing. We'll have to take a look, but I think it's related to rock climbing. Alright guys, got one item here from Savers. This is it. We're going to keep moving today. This is for rock climbing. Put your hands, your fingers in the finger holes, and we paid $7.99. They did not have a price, so we had to go get a price for it. It came out at $7.99, and so hey, right off the bat, I think it's probably 60 bucks. So there's a $60 bill. All right, let's check out this Goodwill. I think a friend of mine's already been through here, so might not find anything, but hey, you never know. So let's head in here and take a look at this one. This here, I'm not sure. Just thought I'd look it up for lift for sound. Problem here is I think they want $10 for this hat. Cool, 1996, so we'll have to look it up. And keep going here, see what else is going on. You can see the shelves are bare when it comes to books and stuff. Interesting thing about this, if you saw one of my videos, I literally got almost half a bin of Gary Vaynerchuk books. These was smart. He was doing a some kind of conference, and if you bought so many books, you got so many tickets or something like that. So that's why you see a lot of these books out there. But I guess you call it smart marketing because everybody had to buy the books to get something for his show. So interesting. I see them here. I see them at a lot of Goodwills. People just have to donate them. Always on the hunt for the glassy babies, looking and looking. See, kind of barren spots. It's been a little light around here. Looks like that's $4.19. You never know. Here we go here. Some of these tennis bags can be worth. Hey, look at what's inside there. Whole thing is. Look at that. Look at what we got here. Oh. They got a $8.59. That's what it's marked. The whole bag. We'll have to look those up. Probably just standard. But sometimes these bags can be worth a few bucks, and they only want $8.59. Strange. Alright, here's some golf clubs that came out, guys. Old. They want $27 for all of these putters. And this is what I'm talking about. This is old. There might be some money in here on some of them, so I'll look them up. But in general, good little bundle for the price. But I will have to look them up. My guess is probably not at 20. Even at $26, that's cheap per piece, but got to do a little more research. So after all that, I'm going to put these back. These are just not worth my time. Even though it works out to like, what is it, $3 or $4 a piece, I've got so many golf clubs in this. There's nothing really high-end in there for me. These I'll probably keep for my grandkids. Obviously, they're coming $4. They're coming in the summer. So I'll take those. And then I'm probably going to take the bag because there were 2 tennis rackets in it. And the head case. So I'll probably take that. Always like the games, gotta look for games, right? You see how the book sections are just getting smaller and smaller because they're starting to scan books too. So albums, same thing, they're taking those. Not much for dolls. I do look at them, but this is not the one you make you big money, so no. Alright, I think I found something pretty cool. Look at this. This is by Stan Den, I think his name is. Look at the price. Very interesting. And it's wood. Found it at the Goodwill, so we'll do some research and take a look at it, see if we can find anything on it. Interesting piece. So I didn't really find any comps yet, but I'm buying it. It's way too cool, and we will tell you when we find out more about it. But hey, for that price of $9, you can't go wrong. So definitely going to keep that one. Right, I found another one. So same price. So this one's different. I got it upside down. See if I can show you the right way. So, again, thick wood, like 2 pieces of wood together. But again, I'm going to take this one as like folk artish. Has to have some sort of value. We'll find out. What's cool about this Goodwill is remembering Larry's Theatrical. Yeah, that is a place when I was a kid. It came here because it was a magic shop also. It was costumes and a magic shop. So very cool. Now we're gonna go upstairs too, but upstairs is their high-end stuff. And you'll see what I mean. It's very unique Goodwill here. Interesting. You never know. And burners. It's kind of interesting. $7.59. Just interesting. $22. Laser karaoke. There's potential here. We gotta test it and power it on. Alright guys, I'm on the ground. It's crazy that thrift stores don't have more places to test things, like on a desk, like a little small area where it's got plugs and you don't have to do stuff like this, get on the ground. But this is a Pioneer. Now if it works, we got a chance at about $150, but a lot of times, there it goes, it powers on. Basic function, it's got to open. Nope. There you go. $22 would have been a good deal. Just a basic test. After that, you have to have the laser disc, and which I have at home, and I do have a karaoke disc that would play too, so I could test it at home. Usually if it opens, it's probably going to work, but for some reason this one's not opening, so no good. Alright guys, all these are going back. Just took a look at there's a Golden Girls mug, Winnie the Pooh, and then this stainless steel. This is for a barbecue grill. No good. The glass piece is very, very cool. I think they want $7.58. There's just no good comps on that, and I'm not, that's just not me. This is the one I wanted. You saw it didn't open. $22.99 would have been a good price. It looks really clean, but it doesn't open. It might have a disc stuck in here, but you can't take a chance. You don't know. That might be preventing the door from opening. But usually if you hit the buttons, you can hear the mechanism, and I couldn't hear the mechanism opening, so no go. That was a disappointing. That would have been about $150. All right, everybody. Hey, a lot of music playing, so I had to go to this voiceover. This is a unique Goodwill. It has two stories. The upper story is a little bit what they call boutique or higher end area. Nice wooden floors. It's just decorated a little bit different, more like an antique shop. And right off the bat, I noticed this HB Bierstein, big one, from Germany. They wanted $36. I was just curious on that. And I put that back, and I just kind of look around, kind of just like to see what's going on in the world up here. There are a couple things that I did pick up. We'll talk about that in a second, but I'm just kind of just generally scouting around, and I noticed the typewriter. That's a IBM Selectric. Red or blue is pretty cool if you can find it. But then this lamp caught my eye, and I really like this lamp. I like a lot of lamps. They're difficult to ship, but still pretty worth it sometimes. And this was $32. There were a couple missing pieces up underneath, but the lamp was just way too cool at $32. So just kind of caught my eye. Now I caught this cuckoo clock. I like some cuckoo clocks, but this cuckoo clock was $32. And eventually, after looking at it closer, there was just a little broken piece of a leaf, and so I left that behind. I didn't pick that up. And then you saw the little down here, this little Tiffany lamp, style Tiffany lamp. $52 they wanted for that. So that just it wasn't catching my eye. But I went back to the lamp, kept looking at the lamp, and eventually I got. All right, guys. Hey, I just went back to the cuckoo clock, so I wanted to show you how I kind of work, and you'll just see me looking at the screen here. With something like this cuckoo clock, it is made in West Germany. What I'm looking here for is obviously the same one, but I'm also learning here. What I'm trying to learn here is what is the most expensive. So I always sort sold highest, and then I just kind of work from there and just kind of peek around to see what these cuckoo clocks go for, because that's how I learn. I learn from doing that, from the highest to basically the lowest, and just keep trying to find the one that I'm looking at. And here there was many variations, and they went from 100 up to 200, that kind of thing. So I knew I wasn't going to take it, but here I'm just trying to learn, and also looking at it. It's in the bag, and just checking it out a little bit more. Overall, make sure all the pieces are there, and just focusing to see if I can make sure that I'm not making a mistake here, because this is, at $32 is a little bit more. But if it would have sold for $300 or $400, sure, and it had all the pieces and it worked. That's the other thing, you just don't know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just constantly searching and constantly trying to improve my picking so that I don't have to spend as much time. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, everybody, thought I'd show you around a little bit more. Here's that beautiful hardwood floor. A lot of clothing up here that they think is worth more money, so they kind of decorate the upstairs, make it feel more like a Hollister store. Music playing really loud, that kind of thing. Just a lot of clothing. And I'm not into clothing, so I don't spend a whole lot of time up here, but I do come up just to take a peek around and kind of have a laugh sometimes at the prices they have on stuff like the tape deck and the speakers. And a lot of this stuff just belongs downstairs, like these 2 Crosley record players, not worth a whole lot, that old stereo. So it's just Goodwill's way of trying to, gussy up the store and see if you'll buy more expensive items. Confused everybody. They thought it was an espresso machine. I didn't think so. It's made by Gaggia out of Italy. It is a distiller of herbs. I thought it was just way too cool. It powered on and worked. It was missing a few glass tubes and stuff, but overall it is in good condition, and $42. So I figured, why not? Let's take a fly. This is a unique item, and I think I'll get about $200, and it was just too cool to pass up. All right, everybody, here is what I got from that Goodwill. Everybody, there's a lot of music inside there, so I don't know if I went silent and then talked over it, but here is Gaggia. That's the name, Gaggia. That is usually associated maybe with espresso, but this is not an espresso machine. That's what I thought at first. Did a little research, couldn't find anything on eBay basically, but I did find some instructions and some other stuff. This is a herb distiller, so like for essential oils, stuff like that. Way cool. Couldn't pass it up. I paid $43, Senior Tuesday, so $40. Just very interesting, but it looks like most of the pieces are there except for the tubing. There's some tubing that goes there, but you probably can work that out. Here's a lamp. I think it's Carl Flankenstein, 37 minus the 10%. It is missing a few pieces underneath, but if you take a look at the lamp from there, it's really, really pretty clean. Paid $37, like I said. The pieces that are missing, let me not mess this up. You can see right here, there's little pieces that need to, right here. But you can't see those from when the lampshade's on. So when the lampshade's on, you really can't, let me see, you just can't see it. So I'm trying to put it on here and not drop the thing. But basically, pretty cool finds. That's why you got to keep going, right? So we're going to keep moving on. Yeah, some of these calculators can be worth a few bucks, so take a look. So much of this equipment has been here forever. It's one thing you learn when you keep going to the same stores over and over is what has been here forever. Wow, how many remember that you used to have to defrost your refrigerator? Remember that? Wow. No, I will not go down that aisle. I will not. Yeah, you gotta get these for like $1. You gotta lot them together, that's what I do. A couple of them are worth a few bucks. Alright, we are in the last Goodwill store. Last Goodwill for today. Gaylords. Oh wow. Beat up Nike putter. You gotta look at it because it's just a little bit unique. Look at it. Adams Insight, they want 16. There's just no way on that one. Some of these printers can be good, but look at the price they've got on this one right here. I don't even know if it's new. It might be new, but they got it at $199.99. Looks new, but wow. Interesting lamp, but it's mismatched, I think. Same price as the lamp. Same price as the lamp I got at the other Goodwill. Interesting. Lampshade is wacky. There's no way that fits that. I don't think.
You got insurance for it, obviously we're over the phone, not.
Yes, because I've broken mine several times. This is my first employees that work for it.
Oh, we did, your first, so you had to throw it hard enough that you.
How much they want for the steam buggy? $54. Wow, 54 bucks. Yikes. Here you go. Again, these end caps, that's where you can find the glassy babies a lot of times. Keep looking for those. I'm looking every day. Alright guys, got some books actually. They did not scan here. I'm going to show you these. Alright guys, hey, it's a raining, pouring. Run out here real quick. We're back at Savers. Remember how I told you I end up at Savers? I'm actually kind of a little bit late, so we're going to go inside and see if we can find anything for the end of the day. I doubt it, but let's go inside and take a look. Alright guys, hey, back at the end of the day at Savers, I'm going to take Ghost, okay? Ghost is a VHS tape, obviously. It's sealed. It is a McDonald's version. It's 99 cents minus 30%, so 70 cents. I'm going to undercut everybody, make 15 to 20 bucks. So, yeah, I'll still take it. This is a good one. Tomy Big Loader, $4.49, and it looks pretty new. It is used, obviously. And then I'm going to take the putter. The putter, don't worry about that. I'm not taking that. My Ping, I showed you before, $4.99. This guy's 80 bucks. These are called belly putters for you guys. Everyone who doesn't know, they're belly putters. They are very long, and they can sell for some good money. So, hey, overall, so far, not a bad day. We'll recap it in a minute. All right, everybody. Hey, Mike back here. Give you a quick synopsis of what we went through today. Just so you know, this is when I was really pushing it. I was doing this kind of route 5 days a week before I started doing heavy books. So this is how I used to run 10 to 4 almost every day, 5 days a week. But now I'm a little bit more picky, and I don't do this route as strenuous. But I wanted to do this one just to show you. So, started at Savers 10 o'clock, ended at Savers at 4 o'clock. We got to Savers at 3:30, and we still found 3 items. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. So we'll go over everything here and try and give you a general synopsis of the whole thing. First off, we started off with that rock wall trainer that it looked like granite that you screw to the wall for rock wall training. I paid $8. Again, now there are discounts in here because it's Senior Tuesday here and at Savers and at Goodwill. I think I'm going to get 60-ish for that particular one. I did pick up the hat. I think you saw the hat in the video, but I didn't show it in the back of the car. I picked up the hat for 10. That I think I'm going to get 39. A friend of mine, remember I said before that video, I said a friend was already in there. So I knew that going in, there was probably nothing there, but he left the hat. Now see, that's funny how that works, right? He knew it. He said, I thought you might get the hat, he said. So I did get the hat. I liked it. It paid up a little bit, $10. I don't like to pay more than $6 or $7 for a hat, but for that one, I did. Then you saw the tennis rackets. I unzipped it, and there were 2 tennis rackets in there. That is a nice racket storage bag. Not a ton of money, but it was $8 for all of that, so I had to take that. I think the tennis racket is about $25, $30. The bag is $25 to $30, and there's another racket in there. I don't know. I got to look at it a little closer. Nothing great on that one, but still about a solid $50, 8 into 50. Hey, it's not, I don't get huge hitters all the time, okay? So I do take some of these ones that are 8 into 50, $1 into 15. I'll do that. I definitely will. Now, you saw the calculator. If you saw the calculator, that was $2.19. Some of those HP business calculators can go for some good money. I'm going to turn $2 into about $35 on that particular item. Then we got into the 2 interesting ones where we went to that one Goodwill. That's a really unique Goodwill. I don't hit that all the time. Reason is it's a little bit pricey because that store has all of its goods sent to the main hub. Then that stuff comes back already priced from the main hub. It's rare that they allow that to happen, okay? That store keeps anything. They just don't have the room, so everything goes to the hub, comes back priced, so it can be a little high. Now, nothing down below. You saw the big miss. I really wanted that Pioneer Laserdisc viewer. It didn't work. It looked really clean. The one gripe I have about all that is you got to go down on your knees to plug it in. Why don't these thrift stores have, a little bit of a station with a little bit of a power strip and just keep it clean and let people charge? So that drove me crazy. I was down on the ground. I'm just not easy to get up and down. So that particular item would have been $150 for that particular item. It didn't open, the door didn't open. So, and all the other stuff, that was no good. So that was the big, I don't want to say disappointment, but I really wanted that one. I love my electronics, all right? Then you saw me go upstairs, and upstairs I got the lamp, which was really cool. The cuckoo clock was broken. That was a little bit pricey. I would have paid about 10. I still probably would have picked it up for 10, but again, a little bit pricey. But I did take the lamp. The lamp was $37. That lamp is super nice. I'm starting to love lamps a lot. A little bit difficult to ship, but I still liked that particular lamp. The distiller, the lamp, I think we can get about $200 for it. I think we can get $200. I'm going to give you conservative. The other item, everybody up there was guessing that it was an espresso machine. It's not an espresso machine. It is a herb distiller. So I don't know if you can use it to distill some whiskey. I have no idea. But it's an herb distiller for like making oils, essential oils, those kind of things, I guess. Something like that. I paid $40 for it. But I'm gonna get 200 as parts, just basically as parts. Interesting. I like to find that kind of stuff. And when you get better at reselling and picking and all that kind of stuff, you can always step up and take a little bit of a shot on something. I'm not going to lose any money on that. Let's put it that way. So that was pretty darn cool. Up next was the books. Now, I got a little lucky here. That's why, you got to go. I went to this particular Goodwill, and they had a Gaylord. You saw maybe a picture of the Gaylord there. That guy was taking all the old books out and putting a fresh, clean Gaylord of books up there. That had not gone to Goodwill. So there were a few books in there. You saw that one that's very intriguing. It comes out at $133 net. I don't know much. I got to look at that a little closer. But the other books were a solid, I believe, $80-ish for all the other books of net profit. $80 there. So that's a good one. Then you saw the Stan Dan sign. That was the wooden sign. The wooden sign, we paid $9 for each one. They were just too cool. And I finally figured out that they were this artist named Stan Dan. He's local out of Lafayette, which is just up above by San Francisco. And he was a commercial sign maker, and then he became an artist. So we've got to do some more research on those. Those could be worth a few bucks, okay? But I don't have any idea. But the sign is very, very cool. Then we made our last trip, which was all the way back around to Savers. We had a half hour. The girls stopped bringing stuff out at 3:30. They're done. I got there right at 3 o'clock. All my picker friends were in there, sitting back there. There were like 6 or 7 of them. And I ran back. I grabbed the putter. You saw me grab the putter. Then a cart came out. I grabbed the Tomy loader, the toys, and I grabbed the VHS tape, which a cart came out for books. And the putter is going to go for about $80. The VHS tape, I'm just going to take it because it's new, sealed. I'll maybe make $15, but it was only $1. And the loader, little toy set by Tomy, I think I can get $60 because of the box and the condition of the items. Wow. Okay. So without the Stan Dan signs, I think I got about $800 in value there, about $800 in value. And it cost me $140 for everything, okay? $140, $800, and the Stan Dan is very interesting. So, all right. Video's probably a little long, but what the heck, I'm going to throw it out there, let you guys look at it, and skim through it. If you hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification, that all helps the video, all helps to get some of this information out. I wanted you to see how I work in the field. So there you go. So hopefully I'll do some more videos like this. Thanks, guys. See you next time.